Hessischer Rundfunk, Fernsehen, die Hessenschau, das ist das Regionalprogramm hier.
इस भाई जो यहाँ का टीवी है उसके नुमाइंदे हैं।
अच्छा, बड़ी खुशी हुई मुझे।
May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, I couldn't understand what you told because I didn't understand the language.
No, but we were not provided with the translation facility.
The press people, they were always running around and not having their headphone in.
अच्छा,
So I don't expect that you repeat it, but what was the essence of your speech tonight?
the essence of my speech was that for all those guests who are not from the Ahmadiyya community, that I thank them first for their coming to attend this function. And later on I spoke to the students and advising them that here they are learning the Islamic teachings. Not only Islamic teachings, but also the comparative study of different religions as well. So, after having completed their studies, they have to implement it, but before implementation, they have to whatever they are studying or whatever they will study in future, they should actually make good example of this studies on themselves, right? So that people would know what are the true Islamic teachings, right? This was the essence of it.
What kind of religious attitudes, purpose, what's the basic of this religion?
Pardon? You?
Yes, what's the basic of your Muslim religion, the way you do it with the Ahmadiyya?
The basic Muslim religion is not different in any way. Islam is one. Islam believes in one God. Islam believes in the Holy Prophet of Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Peace and blessing of Allah upon him. Islam says that you will have to have firm faith on the holy book, that is Quran. Islam says that you will have to have firm belief in all the prophets which have come in the past. Islam says you will have to have firm belief in all the holy books or scriptures which were brought by the previous prophets. Islam says that you respect all the religions, and Islam says you create and develop brotherhood and harmony and peace in the society. That is all written in the Holy Quran and was given to us by the traditions of the Holy Prophet of Islam. So these are our beliefs, and that is what we practice, and this is everywhere. But you may see some of the Muslim groups not practicing according to it. This is why we claim that according to the prophecy of the founder of Islam, after 1,400 years, he mentioned the year, the time would come, and from different traditions, if you calculate the time, it is almost 1,400 years. Then the Muslims would have forgotten the true teaching of Islam. And at that time, the promised reformer will come, whose title will be Promised Messiah and the Mahdi, for Muslims and for every people of the world. So at that time, when he comes, he will actually truly interpret the true teachings of Islam and the Holy Quran. And when he comes, you accept him, and obey him and do according to his guidance. And we Ahmadis believe that that person has come in the person of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian, the founder of the Ahmadiyya community, and we believe in him. He claimed of his advent in 1889, and then he passed away in 2008, and, 1908, sorry. And then, after his demise, the system of succession is continuing since then in the Ahmadiyya community. And we try to obey those teachings which he has brought. Even I mentioned, you were not hearing, I mentioned in my speech there that he said that he has come to bring the whole mankind closer to his Creator. He has come to let the creation understand, human beings understand the duties they owe towards their fellow beings. He said further that he has come to just stop all the religious wars between the religions, because now is not the time when there is a need of religious war. No religion is standing against Islam, right?
There's one sentence I read which I find remarkable, love for
All,
anybody.
and love for all and hatred for none.
Would you be so kind and repeat it? And
Yeah?
would you be so kind and repeat this?
Love for all and hatred for none.
It's very simple, but would you please explain it in your language?
In my language, you see, it means we have no enmity, no jealousy, no animosity for anybody in our heart. If there are difference of opinion, that is the opinion which is different from that of other people. But it should not develop any hatred in your heart, right? So as a human being, you have to respect each other. You have to owe your duty towards every human being.
Thank you.
Right.
Weitere Fragen?
Yes? Nobody else?
I mean, it would not be bad, to move, because we have still things to do.
I have a question about this Jamia particularly. My name is Masroor.
Yes, I know.
My question is about this Jamia. Is this going to be a private institute, or is it being supported by the German government or any other institutions except?
I think if you had listened to my address carefully, I mentioned that we do not take any money from outside. We are not having oil wells. We are not having big businesses whereby we get huge amount for running our mission. What I said was that all the work of the Jamaat Ahmadiyya is being done through sacrifice. Our mosques are being built by the Ahmadiyya community through sacrifice, missions, and the Jamia as well has also been built. A huge sum of amount was spent, and it is Allah's grace and His generosity, I should say, that where the other projects of this magnitude are finished, or they take huge amount, we Ahmadis finish our projects or do our projects, complete our projects in 1/10 of that amount which is spent by other government institutions or government organizations or departments or other organizations as well. So the whole Jamia was constructed privately with the sacrifice of German Ahmadis only. Not even a single penny was granted to them from outside Germany.
Okay, well, the second question is that there is a trend in Germany to establish Islamic institutes and to the opportunity for Islamic studies at German universities. Only 2 years ago, has institute almost with the same name, Institute for Islamische Theologie, has been established in Frankfurt.
It's not the same name. Our name is Jamia Ahmadiyya.
Yes, a German translation. Why you felt the need to establish a separate and your own Jamia?
If you have heard what I have said to him, that it was the prophecy of the Holy Prophet of Islam that the true teachings of Islam would disappear from the face of Islam or from the face of Muslims. So at that time, the promised Messiah and Mahdi will appear. So he will give you the true teachings. So we feel that because that the true teachings and true interpretation of Islam, which was given to us by him according to the prophecy of the Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is the right interpretation. And in other institutions, we don't get such type of education. One. Secondly, the syllabus of our institution is quite diverse type of syllabus. We teach Quran, Hadith, comparative studies of different religions, and history of different religions, and history of the world as well. So I don't know what is taught there or not, but sometimes the interpretation which is given, for instance, nowadays a burning issue is jihad. We say that jihad was only entitled because of the non-Muslims attacking on Islam. They were preventing Muslims to practice Islam. So, and even they were attacking on Muslims. The first attack was made when the Holy Prophet of Islam migrated from Makkah to Medina by the infidels of Makkah. So then Allah said that you should retaliate. And retaliate because it is in Surah Hajj, that is chapter 22 of the Holy Quran, verses 40 and 41, that you retaliate because now if you didn't do it, these infidels will not leave any synagogue, any church, any place of worship of other religious groups as well, and no mosque will be left. So just to prevent all these religious places, worship places, you have to now defend yourself and retaliate. So it means Islam did not say that do jihad against church or against synagogue or same. Islam said you do jihad only to spread the message of Islam, peace and love and harmony. So our interpretation is this. This is why we say that in this present day, in this, no religious group or either Christians or Jews or other have waged war against Islam. If there are wars, they are more or less political wars. And then every country has the right to fight against it, but not to form a group of Taliban or Al-Qaeda or this and that to wage war. And wage war against whom? Against Muslims. You are seeing in Pakistan, you are seeing in other countries, the Muslims are fighting against Muslims. You would not see Muslim terrorist groups are fighting against Christians or Jews, apart from what is happening in Israel or Palestine. I recently addressed in European Parliament, there I mentioned that even Israel and Palestine's war should be, the European government should involve themselves in it and do some justice in it. There should not be double standard in it. So, but that is also claimed by the Israelis that it is not a religious war. Nor it is claimed by Hamas or other groups that it is a religious war. It is a matter of, Israelis are grabbing the land of Palestinians and they are fighting against it. So the jihad, in our true interpretation, is Jihad-e-Akbar, which was mentioned by the Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that is to preach with the help of the holy book, that is Quran, and preach the message of Islam, that is love, harmony, and try to bring the humankind closer to their Creator.
Thank you. One more question. Can you ensure that this Jamia will be open for everybody, every Muslim?
Every Muslim,
not only students
everybody
from
who
Jamia
is
come here and study?
everybody who is ready to abide by the laws, rules, and regulations of the institution can be welcomed. He will have to study what we are teaching here, no matter whether it is against his theology or concept or whatever it is.
But
Right?
You will welcome anybody.
Welcome anybody, provided they abide themselves by the rules and regulations.
Of course.
Yes?
Of course.
Yes.
Everybody has to be.
If you bring anybody who signs and says, I am not an Ahmadi, but I will abide by the rules and regulation of the institution, we shall welcome. I give you guarantee for this.
Yeah.
Hassan?
Ja, also ein paar Fragen an Sie.
Herr Bürgermeister, he wanted to say some
Okay.
closing words because he
Right.
had to leave.
I just would thank you for your visit and the opportunity to meet you by yourself.
Thank
It
you.
was a great honor for our little town to welcome you inside. Thank you again for your visit. I hope we will have from time to time the chance to meet you again, maybe for celebration celebration anniversary of several
Right.
years of successful
After 5 years of
operation of this
success.
school, or to let's say verabschieden,
To say farewell.
to say farewell to
Thank you.
students which have passed their examination with success. So thank you again.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's all?
Sorry, I have to.
Okay, right.
I need to
That's all. Yeah, you want to ask anything?
They
Okay,
wanted
yes.
to put just some
Falls
questions.
Sie noch
Right.
Fragen an Huzur haben, haben Sie die Möglichkeit, an den Amir Sahib und Sie später Fragen
Then
stellen.
you please translate to him.
Yes. आपसे कुछ सवाल करने में तो कर लें अमीर साहब से बात नहीं
हाँ.
Die Flasche
Wenn Sie Fragen an den Kalifen haben, haben Sie jetzt die Möglichkeit. Wenn nicht, dann ist das sozusagen, der erste Teil ist dann beendet und mit dem Vorsitzenden und dann später.
They would like to put some question to me, but then as you can move and
If they don't want to ask me any question from me, then it's okay. I will leave.
yeah.
Okay? Thank you.
Yeah.